Alright, y'all. So we are gonna make some mac and cheese, finally. I haven't made Kraft's mac and cheese in such a long time. So I'm kind of intimidated by it already. But did you wash the pan?
Which one? That? Yes, when we got it.
Okay.
I haven't used it for anything else. Yeah, Ollie is somewhere far, far away.
He's under the bed. I'm pretty certain I kicked him and he went under the bed, but not voluntarily. Like
No,
he was near my.
accident.
It was an accident, and now he's under the bed. Yeah, I was laying on the bed like this, and my feet is like I'm laying on my stomach on the bed like this, and my feet's at the end. So when I'm trying to get up, I went, "Oh shoot, what's that?" And it was Ollie. I knew it was. Haven't seen him since. He has like his own little personal hiding spot under the bed. So, have not seen him since. Gosh.
You must have got it real good.
Oh, can you open up his door again? Sorry if I sound so bossy. I feel like I sound really bossy in this vlog. I sound super bossy. So.
She's not bossy at all. Thank you for putting down the knife.
To be fair, though, he's a child.
Oh, whatever. I'm a man. I'm a big man. Big, strong man.
Alright, so boil water, medium saucepan.
Oh, you're so mean.
Stir in
That's
macaroni.
vile. As Andy Cohen would say, you're being messy, Blossom.
Okay, 7 to 8 minutes. Okay.
And the kids are beating the crap out of those.
I'm gonna make it in here with some water because it's big enough, I feel like.
I can't believe you're doing that. Well, we have the mac and cheese device. Like, I'm literally gonna make mac and cheese after you in the quick pot, just because it's gonna be so quick and easy to do. You're doing too much, as to quote you.
I'm doing too much.
Just use that quick pot. It'll be done.
So we have, okay, so here's what he's referring to, y'all.
It's a quick pot.
Right, so here's what it's referring to. So we have this barista machine, and then it has the hot water right here.
No.
What?
I was joking when I said that.
Oh.
This.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
This is what I'm telling you. This is the easiest.
That's fine.
quickest thing
I
in the
just
world.
I've seen too much. Never mind.
I just cleaned it.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not doing that. That's cool.
I can't wait to make I can't believe you're making mac and cheese in that.
Believe it.
You don't even have a
And it's
a
still gonna
non-stick
taste good. Awesome.
Yeah, I know, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it in line when you're done.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Hurry up! I want some mac and cheese. Unless you're making me one.
Well, not anymore. You can make your own.
Can you please?
Can you just pick another team?
You know, you gotta stop saying that to me.
Why?
Because that's crazy.
The Bears suck.
That's notwithstanding. 100% true.
So what are we talking
My
about?
team,
Yeah, but your team is not a good
you
team.
don't be a fair weather fan. You don't just pick and choose when to root. You don't pick and choose when to support. That's not how love works. That's not how life works. When you're in something, you're in it all the way. You don't pick and choose when you get to be in it. You're down for the ride, the bumps and all, the smooth, the glide.
Your team isn't a
all
good
of it.
team. It
They
never
will
was.
be.
When?
So
When would they ever? Didn't they only go to one Super Bowl?
we've gone to a couple and we won one. You don't even like the Patriots. You can't even claim supremacy. You don't even like the Patriots. You jump.
I don't like the Patriots because My English teacher, Miss Anderson, used to love them, and I hated Miss Anderson, so I hated the Patriots.
You hated the one teacher.
Yeah. But I like the Royals, the Kansas City Royals, baseball.
You're a Chiefs fan, if anything.
And the Royals, yeah, I do. I like it. I like their... So yeah, I am. And I was a Chiefs fan. It's very important to say, before Taylor Swift came into the pick, I was already a Chiefs fan. So. Alright guys, I decided to switch it to a pot. But here we are, it's done. We actually don't have any butter. So that was my fault sort of.
My fault.
He ate the last of the butter and didn't say anything.
I know I did.
And
But it was my bad.
but here we are, it's fine. It still tastes good without butter. Mm-hmm. It feels like it's missing something, but butter, but you just have to add, like, I would add just a little bit of salt to it, just a little bit.
Let's see how half and half works.
So, oh, yeah, it's fine, but it's gonna fix my craving for now. It's missing the butter, but it's okay. But anyways, our night is...
Christmas movies, sort of.
We were watching Christmas movies, and Ollie made his appearance again. How are you? What's good? You look so bothered right now. Well, this is our night, watching Christmas movies, chilling. I might open up another glass of champagne. I'm not sure. I'm kind of still somewhat hungover from last night, so I don't know. But I just always do the math, and I'm like, well, if I'm off tonight, I'm off last night, I'm not going to be off all for 5 days, so... And I get off in the mornings, so when will I be having? Mm-hmm.
Is there a strainer handy?
Yeah. Oh wait, where's the?
I'm bringing it over there.
Can you be any louder?
Could you have left me any harder of a situation? You stacked a frickin' pot on everything, so. I guess I couldn't be. I could be a little less loud, yeah.
Ooh, it smells burnt. Something is burning.
I know. I'm already aware.
Ooh, I'm just saying something is burning.
I know.
You wasted a box. Mac and cheese.
It's because you got it in my head. What do you think?
Something smells really burnt. Can you toss it? It just smells really bad. Something. No, I'm serious.
I
It
know
smells
it's
like
burned.
plastic.
I know.
Is it that, or it smells like plastic's burning or something?
Well, this is the only thing that's burning.
Oh, that is burning. Oh, that's burnt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What the hell? Oh. What?
I thought it was like plastic that was burning. I didn't realize it was that.
What?
Now he's starting to make my mac and cheese make me feel good about what I made.
Shut up.
Should have stuck to having you make it.
You should. Well, you wouldn't make it.
I was going to make it. I was.
Didn't.
If you didn't,
You started making your own.
No,
didn't
you
make
started.
one.
No, I was. I thought we were going to split this, to be honest.
Oh. No, I didn't know.
I didn't. You took it upon yourself to get a whole other box, and now there's a glass. That's glass.
Huh?
Jeez. You want half of my mac and cheese?
Yeah, if you don't want to eat it, yeah.
Yeah, I was. So we were thinking differently. I made a whole box thinking I would split half of it with him.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you were going to make 2 boxes.
No, I was just making one. Is there a bowl?
I don't know.
Guys, let's look at our haul one more time. Just because. Have you not? I swear, you don't learn anything. That's not the point. Not the point. This is why I yell. This is why I yell at him. This is why. If that cat walked over here and ate that, why he decided to go to the bathroom. Mind you, yesterday.
You're right here.
Mind you, yesterday he had to throw away his apple candy because the cat.
I was holding that. That was different. You're right here. You just tell him no.
Sheesh.
I was taking a quick pee-pee.
Anyways. Y'all.
41. I'm going to put it on.
I love our, see? This is what I mean.
It's real iconic.
I can't. Anyways, this is our haul. Hey y'all, it is almost 4:30-ish, and I gotta take my final. It's actually due tomorrow, but I've been lying here all day sleeping. I uploaded the VLOGMAS and I went to sleep all day. I don't hate it either. Like, I was off on Saturday and Sunday, and I go to work tonight. We gotta show the hallway because we love a Christmas hallway, and the Christmas tree. So yeah, I go to work tonight. It's been nice to have Saturday and Sunday off for the first time, and no one called out, and because I was genuinely able to enjoy myself because I knew that people were at work, and I didn't feel guilty for not showing up or anything because I didn't have to show up because people showed up. So it was great. Everything was great. I had a really great weekend. Yeah, with that being said, I have to do this final, and yeah, so I'm going to grab a. Did I already drink a Celsius? I did. For what? I know I already drank a Celsius though, so this is my last Celsius. Okay. So we're pulling in with the. Y'all, get this off of Amazon. I think I like it. I used to order a bunch of these a week off Amazon. Not a week. I used to order it like a month or two. And then we're also gonna get some grapes. So, because the produce this is why we don't get produce, because I have a hard time finishing the produce and standing up this tripod. But yo, tripod, get it together. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I want some grapes. So I'm gonna get some grapes. This feels like a nice thumbnail, but also this is a nice, like, let's do this cocktail. Grapes and a Celsius. I'm stalling. I will see you guys later. I might even order food. I know I shouldn't because there's a bunch of food in the fridge. I shouldn't order food. I shouldn't order food. I don't feel like cooking. For real. I think tonight we're gonna have, because we have, look at all this food. Like, we need to cook. I need to cook. So, okay. Tonight we're gonna do a Chipotle dinner. So we're gonna have some rice. We are gonna have some Spanish style rice, and we're gonna have a steak of some sort. Oh, I forgot to order the Dave's gonna ask me if I ordered the air fryer. No, I did not, Dave. But I will order the air fryer. Hold up, I'll be back. I hate touching the meats and then touching my camera, so give me a sec. Okay, so I took out this beef round stir fry. So I took this out. So we're gonna do like a Chipotle bowl night type of thing. For the veggies, if you're new here, look, I would continuously buy produce, like fresh produce, but they stay in the fridge. It doesn't end up getting cooked. So unfortunately, the frozen processed produce is the one we end up going for. So sorry if this doesn't look great, but this is realistic, and yeah, it works for us. So got the green beans here, frozen green beans, and then speaking of processed foods, so I might do 2 packs of these, the Ben's Original Ready Rice that we just put in the microwave. So yeah, it's going to be probably 2 of these. It's going to be a, I'm calling this a Chipotle dinner. Oh, and, oh, I forgot. We're also going to have some Goya beans. So, now it's really going to be a Chipotle bowl night, okay? So, my lazy butt got it together, and for dessert. Even got dessert. For the dessert, we're going to have the chocolate fudge layered cake from Pepperidge Farm. Yum, yum, yum. So, and I meant to actually eat this Saturday or Sunday, forgot about it. Y'all, do not get this. This was not the taste I was tasting. Like 1 spoonful of Ben and Jerry's, just 1 spoonful would have had been everything than compared to the slice of this fudge cake. This Pepperidge Farm, whatever this brand is, should just stick to their bread. All right, I'm gonna put the steak though in the refrigerator because Ollie will get a hold of this, and then we have no steak, no more. And I'll put this back in the freezer. Hey guys, it is 9 o'clock and Dave is for real at this card show, so I'm gonna eat because I actually have to go to work at 11 o'clock. Well, I have to leave at like 10:15-ish to be there by 11. So we are gonna eat. He did tell me he was gonna be at this card show, but he wasn't sure for how long. That's fine. I'm gonna eat because I gotta go to work. He doesn't have work tomorrow. So I'm gonna have some of this. Actually, so I made this with some taco seasoning, so it looks pretty good. And I tasted it a little bit earlier, so it's good enough for me. Ooh, this looks so bomb. I'm gonna warm this up just a little bit. But I put this taco seasoning that has, typically I don't use the less sodium one, but I did use it because this already had some seasoning on it, so it was a perfect add-on to it. And so I guess defeats the purpose of, I guess I still have just the amount of sodium I needed since it already, the beef was already seasoned. Anyways, it smells so good. I'm about to dive in. I've also been watching, let me put this in the microwave. I've also been watching some Alex Cross, and I don't really know how I feel about this yet. I'm still not decisive on it. I've been watching it though, so it can't be that bad. I just, for the life of me, I don't understand why they won't just make... They still just haven't made it right. Is it because Alex Cross is a black character, a black lead? Is that why they haven't just gotten it right? Like, the show isn't bad, but I should be like head over heels over this. Like, James Patterson, R.L. Stine, not Goosebumps, but Fear Street books, got me to got me into reading. And Stephanie Meyers, of course, but that was later on in my high school years. But still, these people were essential to my reading. And I will never forget. Spoiler, if you're gonna, I'm about to spoil Roses Are Red and Violets Are Blue. One of those. But, spoiler alert, for James Patterson, his Roses Are Red book, maybe I won't spoil it, but within like the first few chapters, I looked up to my godmother, Alethea, and I was like, did so-and-so, is he the killer? And then when I finished reading the book a few days later, she goes, how did you, oh, my battery's about to die, oh my goodness. I switched it for Dave's battery, but my godmother was like, how did you know it was so-and-so? And I just loved the way how James Patterson wrote, and I always thought to myself when I read his books, I was like, because if you don't know, Alex Cross is a James Patterson character, and I was like, if I was James Patterson, this is how I would write this book. I always thought if I was him, this is who I would make as the killer, and I was always right, which was great. But it just seems to me like when I learned that they were doing, when the Alex Cross movie came out with Tyler Perry, and this is no shade to Tyler Perry, I think he should even understand where I'm coming from, since he's more in this field of casting and all that than I am, ever. But I did not think he was right for the role. Now, I'm not saying he would agree with me there, but I'm saying, like, you know how people envision who was right for the role? I'm not saying Tyler Perry is a bad actor. What I'm saying is I did not think he was the right fit for that role. I felt, and maybe I've talked about this before. I felt like I've talked about this somewhere. I don't know if it's here or not. I've been doing Vlogmas, so I don't know. So I apologize if I'm talking about this again. But I felt like the way where... Okay, do you guys know Jack Reacher? Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher. The first movie, the second movie was kind of too much Mission Impossible, but the first movie, the way how Jack Reacher was very like, you didn't know fully what he was thinking, but he was very mysterious, okay? He always made you guessing in each scene, well, what is he thinking? What is Reacher thinking? You know, he was very mysterious in that way. And that he had a lot of going on up here, and we were watching it all happen. Okay? That's the type of feeling I get with Alex Cross in the books. Now, this character that's from Leverage, I think, or he's carrying that in some ways, where he's definitely he's doing a really great job with us knowing that he's definitely has a psychology degree, a PhD. That's suiting him pretty well. But I feel like I'm missing, and maybe it's not the actor, but this is definitely missing something. This movie is independent, and it's definitely missing something. And I feel like an Alex Cross movie should not be missing anything. I felt like it should have been like Jack Ryan, the first season. The second season sucked, but the first season is what this movie should have been like with Jack Ryan, and it's not giving. Like, why can't they do these movies right? It's missing something. It's missing something. I can't tell you what it's missing, but if you watch the movie, you'll understand what I mean. Like, things are happening, but at certain scenes, I'm like, did that just happen? Because it wasn't believable that it just happened, because it's missing something for me to make it believable. You know? Like, I can't really put my finger on it, but I'm still going to be watching this because the actor isn't doing a bad job. And Alex Cross is just one of my favorite books ever. So I might even reread it again. Who knows? I never have the time. Every single time I have the time to read, I'm always like, I should post another YouTube video or for my other channel. So I don't know. But this is too much food. I took my Monjourno shot, and this is already a smell of this, and I want to be done eating. Well, I'll save me a plate for later. But it's good. Isn't bad. But yeah, this Cross movie, or Cross, it's an Alex Cross series. It's not shabby. I just need more from it. So, Okay, so explain this to me for a second. I typically don't like to talk about politics or anything with the people that I work for, because what's the point? But I don't understand how you try to argue with a black person how the Confederate flag is not racist, or you carrying one on your pickup truck is not racist. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? What? 1800s, 1860, Abraham Lincoln, president, okay? South wanted slavery because it, you know, they relied heavily on it due to their farms, their businesses, etc. The North, not here for it. Lincoln gets into office 1860, and he was not into having slavery. So there were people that legitimately were like, F you to the United States. We are going to create the Confederacy. So these people were worried that Mr. Lincoln was going to stop slavery in total. So they decided they were going to create their own shit. So once again, and I have to like bite my tongue a lot of the times, because I'm like, we're learning the same history, aren't we? You know, and I have to bite my tongue. And it's so frustrating trying to explain to people. Like, till this day, it's so worrisome when I drive on these roads of Connecticut and I still see people driving around the Confederate flag. But to sit here to have to listen to someone explain to me why they have one and it's not racist, please, like, shut up. It's almost 4 a.m. and I'm still not done. This is my last final today, and I have this essay that's due, but I haven't really started it. So I've been trying to listen to the lecture to start it, but I'm just so tired. But yeah. But the coffee's done. Even though there's a decaf pot here, it's not decaf. So, psyched about my sugar and cream and my coffee. The bright side of stuff. I look a hot mess. I know I look a hot mess right now, but what really grinds me right now or bothers me is I'm off work. It's almost 8 o'clock, by the way. I'm supposed to get off at 7, and it irritates me because I will tell like new people, I try to be, I'm so aware of how like people treat new people. So I don't want to be that person that's like annoying or anything like that. And I still consider myself somewhat relatively new. So I understand. And it always irritates me when I'm sitting there telling someone, oh, hey, this is how you do something, and they cut me off, and they're like, oh, I know, or I was just gonna do that right now. And it's like, I'm just trying to tell you so we can get stuff done and get the heck out of here. But this is like the third shift I worked with this person where they just don't deliver. And what I mean by that is like they do the bare min. And I was irritated because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything to this person, like, because I mean, I like, obviously, you know, I'm saying hi and everything, but this is the same person that cut me off when I was trying to explain, hey, this is how you do something. And yet, do you think the thing that she cut me off, do you think she did that today? No. And then that's how frustrated I am. What irritates me is that for overnight shifts, I would rather prefer someone to come in at 5 a.m. than to stay from 11 p.m. and to leave at 7 a.m. on the dot. Because technically, if needed, we're supposed to stay till 7:30. This person, because of transportation issues, has to leave right off the bat due to Uber and all that. And I'm just like, well, don't, like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because now it's like, oh, this person's out the door like 10 minutes before 6, adios, and nothing's passed out. Do you think she charted one thing? No. I saw this and I was like, I could chart all of her patients for her or all of her residents for her, but why would I do that? Because I did not take care of them. Yes, do I know most likely if they had a bowel movement or not? Do I know like what happened throughout that shift? Of course I do. But I'm also holding myself accountable if anything happens to any of those people, so I'm not charting her people. But I'm like, how do you leave and literally you the one job you have is to make sure, like, obviously do changes. I mean, there's a lot of things that we have to do for me to like belittle it to the one job you have, but no one knows you did shit because you didn't chart anything. You did not chart anything. How do you leave and not chart anything? Did you think I was gonna chart? No. Gosh. And then I'm walking down the hall and I see someone who should be looking at the care plan. Never mind, I don't want to get too specific and then I get in trouble for saying something I shouldn't say. So right now I'm just waiting on Dave because we are currently setting up for the what are we building? Gingerbread house. Yeah, we're building a gingerbread house. Why did I have to look at the kit to tell you that we're building a gingerbread house? See, I am tired. I am very, very tired. And I have a final that I still did not do yet. So I really should be going to sleep, but we have a nice setup. We were like, should we do it for the podcast set? And then I was like, you know what? Let's do it right in front of the Christmas tree. Why not? Also, I film in front of the podcast set for our Dave and I podcast and then for my channel. And I'm like, okay, enough for the background. If you haven't seen it before, it's a beauty, but if you have, it's annoying. So we're just waiting for Dave, and I'm tired. I might take a nap. I'm tired. He went to the pawn shop, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have some coffee, but I think I spent a good hour talking to him. I had a burst of energy, and now I don't have it anymore, but because the coffee is still on a warmer. Oh my god, this is what I don't like. So this is the stuff I talk about, and like, if I'm insane, let me know. Let me know if I'm insane. Does this make any sense for you to form the glass like this? Does that make any, like, what are we trying to make an attempt to break? Just a simple da 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 da. Just a little simple. Down we go. And then the same thing with this. Like, I just put it in the cabinet. You know, like, it just, things like this irritate me so much. Also, this is gonna be an additional, let me just show you what irritates me. Actually, on second thought, let me not, because I don't want to be rude towards Steve. I don't want to be rude, so I'm not going to be rude. But there are certain things like that where I'm like, and it irritates me, and I have to like scream in a pillow because I'm like, why? So, but anyways, I actually came over here for coffee, so, and I got distracted by the glass. We are drinking coffee in our Merry Christmas mug that I do not see Dave drink ever. I got him a green one. As you remember, it was Vlogmas day 1, I think. Don't ask me why I smell that. I just do. Okay. We're gonna have some cold foam. I've been adding this as my sugar. Cold foam at the bottom. Some coffee, which is almost done. Thank you for leaving me some coffee, Dave. That. And some cold foam on top. There we go. So I got this. I will say this is a very sugary drink, but I gotta stay up, so. I wonder if I have time to watch a Vlogmas of someone's, because Dave. Oh, the set looks better from here. Hold on. Okay, so this is where the angle that we decided to film. I'm gonna turn off all these water fountain that I can hear now. Turn it off. But yeah, so I think it should be fun. We'll have a little contest to see. But even this coffee is like not doing it. I'm tired. All right, I'm gonna take a little nap. But yeah, this coffee isn't doing it. I need like an hour nap. It's 4:57. Do you know where your children are? I love this red light. This beautiful thing.
I would show you our gingerbread houses, but we threw them away.
Yes, we did. But that's okay because you'll see them tomorrow.
Exactly.
On the next vlog.
Look at the wonderful hallway.
Oh wait, hold on. This is better. Look how pretty.
I love how much you love the hallway.
I do, I love it.
It brings a lot of joy to you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we have 2 air purifiers going on right now.
We're keeping the air clean.
So,
Ow!
While you were out working on your day off,
I was working.
Yeah.
I'm a worker.
He goes to work, y'all. It's his day off, and he goes to work, and then he gets to go to work tomorrow.
I had to drop
and
off.
The day after that. And the day after that.
I had to drop off.
And the day after that.
I had to drop off items from the auction.
Uh-huh.
And then...
No one knows what you're talking about.
I went to an auction.
Uh-huh.
And I had to drop stuff off.
Yeah.
Because I bought a lot of stuff last night. I managed a pawn shop, so I had to drop a bunch of stuff off. And then I got called in because there was a big lot of video game stuff that got brought in, and they didn't know what to offer.
Mm-hmm.
I did not need to come in for that. But I'm glad that I did, because there was other stuff that I got to resolve whilst I was there.
Oh, Really?
Yeah. A couple of things. One personal thing with my turning in my modem router thing. One of the stupidest things I've ever done in my life. And probably one of Blossom's greatest I told you so moments. We'll tell that story one day probably. And then got to see a lot of the cool stuff that came in yesterday and see everything that was posted from the auction, see how good I did from the auction last night. That was awesome. We got some really cool stuff.
Hold on, can we talk about how you got scammed and how I told you that you were going to get scammed?
I didn't get scammed per se.
Wait, real quick. Sorry. I didn't really mean to make this about Dave. I really truly didn't. And even
up my ass.
even he knows that I had zero intentions on doing a segment of how Dave got scammed, and I told him so.
No.
However, he brought up a perfect opportunity for me to tell you guys how he got scammed.
I'm telling the story.
Okay.
So I'm at work, right? And we get a cold call from Comcast. I'm with Xfinity. The shop is with Comcast. Comcast and Xfinity are the same thing. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So I talked to this lady, Becky, who sounded like she was from South Central India. So she did. And Becky, first off, she helped with the shop. She got us all set up. She got us a new deal on the books, and all Jimmy had to do was call, but he never did. But then I said, hey, would you be able to help me? Because I pay $330 a month for my Xfinity, and I'm tired of paying it. It's ridiculous. Can you get me a better deal? She goes, oh, of course. You're a veteran, all this stuff. I'll get you a fantastic deal. I'll call you later tonight. We'll work it out. She calls me. She goes, I can give you a business class deal, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I'm like, great. She gets me, and I've stressed, and this is all on recorded. I stressed that I needed the exact same, at least the exact same speed that I'm already working with, because I'm at a Terra. You know, I'm at a gig up and down. I'm at a gig up and down. So that's what I want to stay at. She said, absolutely, that's what you're getting. But it was $160 compared to the $330, and then I would get a new deal.
Do you want to sit down?
Huh?
Do you want to sit down?
Yes. And then I
Oh,
would
sorry.
get a new deal with the cable as well, and it would all work out. So I did it, and the technician comes.
Yeah.
And brings the modem, sets it up, gives Blossom compliments, maybe flirts with her a little bit. I don't know.
He did. He was like, the guy comes, so the technician comes, and he goes, look at the set here. He's like, whose idea was that?
I know you did that.
And I was like, oh, it was mine. He's like, yeah, I could tell you did that. That's your idea.
Not even total. Like we collabed on that. We grasped. It was all good. Whatever. And so, but that was the ass who wouldn't take my modem. I didn't want it. So okay. You're right up in my grill.
At the time.
No, well, I didn't like that he didn't take the modem. But so the guy comes and they set it up, and it is 1/4 the speed. I said, take it down. I can't do that. You got to take it back with you. He goes, I can't take it with me. I'm like, you got to take it with you. He goes, I can't take it with me. He calls. They immediately try to call Becky. I have her number. I had it on the board for a while. I called Becky every friggin' third day for like a while. And I never got through again. They couldn't get through to her. But the one supervisor said they did know who we were talking about. But it turns out that they started a business ID, but they created a business name with my name, just created a fraudulent business name and gave me a business class internet to nowhere.
Can I pause for a second to the part to where I was right, which we skipped
So
over?
when I told Miss Blossom, the love of my life, that that this deal was happening, she made it very clear that she thought I was being scammed and that I should not do it. But I didn't consult with her beforehand, so I didn't need to hear how I was.
I said, this sounds too good to be true. If it sounds too good to be true, it's not. Something sounds wrong. Okay, you can continue.
I can continue? Thank you. So, I'm also going to tell part of the story that I don't know if you've heard yet. So, this goes on for a little while where I ignore it. Because then sometimes it's the best thing you do. So, I just ignore it. And I started getting calls from Comcast. And they're like, well, you owe us money. I'm like, no, I don't. Mm-hmm. And she goes, well, the company goes. I go, yeah, exactly. What company? She goes, she actually uses my name. But, you know, in the business, LLC, she's like, they LLC'd me. I'm like, that's not a thing.
They LLC'd you?
They just created a fake business. It would, my name, .biz, LLC or something like it was. It was so ignorant. And I was so mad about it. I'm like, that's fraud.
Can I turn down the fan real quick? No, the one that's like...
Yeah, I'm doing that one too. And I said to him, that's fraud.
So they use what, David LLC?
David, my last name.
Oh.
Biz. LLC. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was fraud.
It's fraud.
Yeah.
So, and they gave me rates based on me being a business, of which I am not. Now, I have owned a business in the past, but that was not relevant to the conversation because I did not give her that business. That business is no longer a business. That's not what I was doing. And that's all on recorded. I'm, you know, one of those where you just know how right you are. It's one of those because I was very clear to what I wanted. I was very clear about everything, and she told me no problem, and it was all on recorded line. So I ultimately felt I was going to be justified and in the right. So here's the part that I don't know if I told you or not. One day at work, I get this call from a collector. And I answer my calls. I don't know why, but I do. And she's telling me that I need to pay $1,200.
What?
For an early cancellation fee and all this stuff. Look, I'm not saying you should go off on bill collectors. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not.
$1,200? They got you so bad. Oh my God. $1,200.
So,
oh my God! You did not tell me that.
oh man.
Oh shoot! $1,200. Okay, keep going. Becky got $1,200 from you.
No, they did not. So, I look. This lady had a bad day. That day is all I'm gonna say. She had a bad day, because I'm like, I want a physical bill sent to me. I go, I dare you. I dare you to send me a physical bill, please. On my honor, I swear, I'm going to sue everybody. You're getting a harassment suit. The company's getting a fraud suit. Please press me. I'm begging you. Or you could just take the box. Just send a technician. Come get the box. He brought it. I am not returning it. I'm not going to your office in another town. It's not happening. Come get the box. She told me no. I said some other things that she probably wasn't ready to hear in life. All on recorded line. And I kept saying, and I hope it really is recorded. And I said a lot more than that, but I ain't going to repeat those words. So, I wasn't sure where that was going to go from that, but I told them in no uncertain terms.
Can I tell a story at like family gatherings?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And I told her on no uncertain terms that like they can get my blood before they get a dime from me. Oh. I will spend every dollar on a lawyer. And I made so many threats. It wasn't even funny. I was like, I'm a veteran and I'm going to use free veteran law to kill you all. I went off. So I kind of forgot about it after that, right? So I looked recently, and my Comcast account has been closed, and there's no pending bill. There's nothing outstanding from what I can see. It seems like everything may have gone away because after I laid into this lady, I said, do you want to just hear the story for a second? And I laid it out. I told her everything that happened with Becky, the whole shebang. Gave her every number, everything that I had.
You told me this, but you didn't mention the $1,200.
No, I left that out conveniently. There were things, hey, I tell you 99% of the truth. And it was, and I think she felt for me because it was ridiculous. Because I'm like, it is clearly fraud. Clearly. And I never got, look, I'm okay with fraud if I get what I paid for. didn't get what I paid for.
So did she close it out?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing she did because.
Wait, you still don't know?
I know I'm no longer in collections.
Oh, okay.
That's what I know. They dropped the collections. So today, and this is kind of why the whole thing is being told right now, because funnily enough, as I went to the shop today, the second time, our internet at the shop was down because we have like the oldest box in the world, and there was the big boy technicians there, and they fixed it throughout the day. So after this guy who was like the big regional guy for the tech guy for the region, named John, shout out. He was free. I said, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Because I just so happen to have the box in the car. I keep it with me because I was going to return it. Well, I was going to throw it to a Comcast. That was my plan. I was going to throw it at the door and run. But David, blah, 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 here you go. That was my plan. But this guy seemed reasonable, so I talked to him, and I was like, look. I told him the whole story, blah, blah, blah. He said, I'll take it if you want me to take it. However, you should take it to a store because they'll give you a receipt. I go, okay, John, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care if there's a receipt. I'm going to write my name on this thing, and if you throw it in the back of the warehouse, I don't care. If somebody sees it and decides to throw it through a computer, I don't care. If it closes out the account, I don't care. He goes, because you're not paying a dime of this, are you? I go, nope. I don't care what happens. I'm just trying to do something here so you can have your equipment back because it really is the only way you're going to get it. Because I'm not going to send it in. I'm not going through extra steps for something I didn't do anything wrong. I'm a reasonable guy. And he seemed to understand all of this. He didn't think I was a dick or nothing. He took the machine. He said he's going to take it, walk it to the office, and try to help me out. So, but I think that I really think it's closed. I think when I laid into that collections lady so hard, I think she went to bat for me because I was emotional. I was at work, setting up at work at 9:00 in the morning. I think you and I may have had an argument either the night before or that morning, so I was already in like a really tilted mood, and she just caught me on the wrong day. I'm setting up gold. I'm like in tears talking to this lady. I was furious, man. I was so mad. I was like, someone's getting it, and it's you. Congratulations. Wheel chose you. It's the worst spin to bottle ever. But I think it works. Sometimes anger gets stuff done.
Well, they could have just sent you to a different collection company.
They could have, but I don't think so. I mean, that's what's good about Credit Karma and all the different things that we have access to nowadays. Yeah. It'll tell you what you have in collections, and it'll tell you if someone else has put you in collections. So it's definitely dropped. I feel pretty good about it.
But speaking of actually why I actually turned this camera on, it's so funny. I'm glad you guys got to hear how Dave got scammed. And how you were so right. I'm so glad that you got the belly laugh you did out of it. Yeah. It was seeing that joy made it all worth it. He completely left the part out where they were asking him for $1,200. I wasn't telling you that part if I can get away with it. Yeah. Because, man, you told me so hard. I knew that you were going to give it to me bad if this blew up. But hey, at that deal, I was willing to take that chance because Comcast. It didn't make it. It kind of just sounded like when Priceline. No offense to Priceline, I love Priceline. I've used Priceline in the past plenty of times, but it kind of just sounds like when you have someone on a similar website such as Priceline, and they're like, oh, you get this great deal, whatever. And then you get there's no complimentary anything. There's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So that's when I stopped using those websites and I just started going to the hotel site and just paying on there. Like, I'm not a huge advocate anymore for going to, I mean, look, if you are short on cash, you do you, but I'm not I'd rather be short on cash and not go anywhere. I'd rather save enough to pay on the website and go through the hotel. Get what you want. Yeah. Pay and get exactly what you want. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but anyways, the reason why I turned this camera on anyways is because I wanted to tell you that I am no longer going to be picking up extra shifts anymore. What? Because I don't like the way I love my job. I love it so much. It's a good place. I love it. It's luxurious. It's prestigious. It's I don't know, like all the nice things, bonuses, everything. Like, it pays me amazing. But I don't take well when you accept me for shifts and then you immediately decide, hey, sorry, I'm gonna have to. That doesn't fly with me. It just doesn't fly with me anymore.
They've been playing F games
and I'm
with
not
you for
doing
a
that
while.
anymore.
They really have.
Look, so I just received this text message at around 3:30, so 2 hours ago, and I'm still sitting on it because I'm still sitting in anger over it.
Wow.
Hi, Blossom. I need to cancel you for Thursday and Friday, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Wait,
Please.
your regular shifts?
No.
Oh, no, that was your doubles.
That was my doubles.
Gotcha.
3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Please confirm. Just like that, like nothing. What you just did was you just canceled 16 hours of a paycheck. Let's do the math of what that is.
Why don't you say no? Just
I
say,
can't. No. She.
Like, please confirm. Not
No,
confirming.
she canceled it already without my permission. She's just telling me. So
You should write back Megatron.
hold on. Let me tell you what that is. Okay.
Let's get some dollars and cents, because if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
She canceled $744 for me.
Math, just math that.
Yeah, she canceled $744
That's
of me.
almost a rent check.
And that's not okay. That's a double shift for me.
That's ridiculous.
That is not okay.
That's not okay.
That's not okay for me. I'm sorry. That's not okay. Like it's more of a principle. Now we're sitting on principles here.
Wait,
now
so
I'm
you get $774 for a whole shift, just for a regular shift?
it's time and a half now for me. That's time and a half hours.
That's why they're canceling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to pay time and a half.
Yeah, but don't confirm it. I don't have any overtime shifts this week, and now what happened is either the 3 to 11 person that they just hired, they gave it to that person, or they gave PRNs those hours. Either way, it's not.
There's somebody complaining.
It's not fair to me that you confirmed me for these shifts
100%.
and then you just take it away. Do not accept me for the shifts.
Agreed. Somebody's complaining and making a point, because I don't know who does scheduling. All I know is there's multiple people talking, because this screams that to me. Because somebody's going, well, why did you give that to Blossom when we can hire, or we can call somebody and pay less? Because that's all this is.
Yeah, I know.
It's really not personal.
No, I know it's not.
But here's where it becomes personal. Where they're playing these games with you and going back and forth. This is why you have 100% reason to be justified here in your anger. Put you through that to only cancel your hours, especially during Christmas season.
To me, it just all it is for me is as little as this. I don't care about anything else. All it is this for me. If you are going, because it's a simple, you have to press don't approve me for it.
Right.
So what I will do is they will throw out hours for the month, right? And so the scheduler will selfishly give me those hours just so they can say that they have it filled, and then give me a huge F me later, up the hole later.
Is there any way that you can become first call? Like, instead of all this crap of
no, I don't want to do first. So what? Now I'm supposed to sit around on my Saturday or Sunday?
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think that through.
Yeah, I was happy to have now this Saturday and Sunday off. So now, if someone calls out this Saturday and Sunday, am I now supposed to? Because they took away my hours, I need to pick up that? No, I'm done. My principals are coming in, and
do you know what's frustrating?
Principals are over money.
Wow. What's frustrating is I would say at least minimum the last 3 or 4 weeks, they've ended up needing somebody on the weekend.
Yeah.
And after, that's the most frustrating part for me, watching them mismanage her hours and then needing people. Because there's people they keep putting on the shift that don't show up.
Yeah.
There's at least 2 people you've told me that are perpetually never showing up, yet why are they on the schedule? It doesn't make sense to put them on the schedule, because all it does is create a backlog. Well, what if they show up? Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. Shut up.
So yeah, I'm livid, and I'm kind of putting in my principles. And I was saying, I think this is an omen that maybe I really do need to focus more on. Because don't get me wrong, this is a really good paying job. So I love my job. I can't stress that enough.
Sure.
I just realized maybe this was a wake-up call that I really do need to do what I say I was going to do with social media, YouTube, and things like that.
Do it all,
because honey. I don't like being treated like that. So, and I understand it's not personal. I understand it's just based off of if I already have my full-time hours, which is 40, then it goes to PRNs. I understand how that works, but then do not approve me for the hours just so you could say that you had the shifts covered and then screw me over later because you know you can.
This is why people want to be their own bosses. This is like this is not worth it. It's not worth the overtime. It's not worth the extra money because there's no peace of mind. And here's the thing. There are some things that are unavoidable. There are things that are unavoidable, even in scheduling. But these people aren't doing that. They are creating problems with their inability to tell people no or get people to come on their shift or just simply take them off the schedule. That could be nepotism, friendship, all kinds of
if they were
reasons.
if they were like, oh, hey, Blossom, we would just want to approve you for shifts. And then I could be like, okay, Monday through Friday, I'm not working. And then maybe I'll leave myself open for Saturday and Sunday if needed. But they're not even doing that. So, no, I'm done. Don't call me. I'm not showing up anymore. Like, I'm showing up for my shifts, right? But I'm not doing the overachieving anymore. I'm not doing any of that because I don't feel like it's fair. So, yeah.
Well, I hope that does not start the beginning of the end of you at this company. Because and I only say that because how come can you be like that? When you're not giving your 100%, eventually,
what do you mean? Me showing up for my 40 hours that I was already given is my...
Baby, you are an overachiever.
I'm not an overachiever.
Whether you want to admit
I'm not. I had 89.3% in my class. I'm not an overachiever. Just saying.
She is taking classes while working crazy shifts and traveling good distances to do it. She is not fair to herself in the difficulty level. No, because I've known you for 2 years and I've watched the stuff that you do. You're not fair to yourself, Blossom. You put life on hard mode and sometimes you succeed at it to get 89s and barely miss an A with the schedule that you put yourself on and the sleep schedule that you put yourself on and all the things that you do to achieve all your dreams. No, that's crap. You should really understand that you are doing an amazing job.
Well, thank you.
No, you really don't give yourself enough credit sometimes. And I'm proud of you.
Oh. Thank you.
So no, you are an overachiever, and you give them everything. You know, even if the motivation is money, you do a good job there, even working all the extra hours. They don't have to regulate you because like you get tired on the job or you're doing a subpar job. You're a rock star, and they still mess with your hours, even though that there are other things that they could have done to fix the problem.
I don't think I'm a rock star, but thank you.
You are a rock star.
I don't think people think I'm a rock star either, but thank you.
If you don't think you're a rock star, who else is going to think you're a rock star? So I need you to end this one with me and just tell the camera that you're a rock star.
Oh gosh, let's not.
Yeah.
White boy
rock star. Say it.
No.
Say you're a rock star.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna
Party
say
like a rock star. Party like a rock
gosh.
star. Party like a rock star.
Oh my gosh, guys. Man, this is the end of our YouTube career.
I'm incredibly Caucasian. Deal with it. Bang, bang.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Vlogmas Day 10. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you on, tomorrow, you know. And if you're watching this years and years from now, then welcome. Welcome in the future.
Come look us up. Say hi.
Or the past. Is the past?
No, the future.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to come say hi to us in the past.
Sorry.
But come check us on it. You're looking at us now in the past, so come look at us now in the future. Come see what we're doing.
Yes, I know. Maybe our channel's done. We're not doing much.
We're both famous.
Really?
Yeah. Come visit me at my one of my 13 locations that I have for my pawn and card shop empire.
I know, and right now we have. Thanks to Ollie the star, we have 105 now subscribers. Thanks to Ollie in that video that you did with.
Oh really?
Yeah, with the
The catastrophe.
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh,
so I've gained
would
some.
Be a catastrophe.
Exactly. Ollie is a star on this channel
He's
right
a cute
now.
cat. Ollie.
So he's sitting on the chair. Yeah.
Hello.
He's a donut. Yeah, he's chilling on the chair over there.
He's a donut right now.
But yeah, alrighty guys. I'm gonna enjoy what's left. I think I'm just gonna sit and watch some TV and upload this. But
still got plenty of time. You're gonna get some sleep. It's only 5:30.
Oh, is it? It's 5:30. Do you know where your children are? 5:24. Okay.
Oh, the cat's about to get killed.
Oh gosh. All right. Bye. This is what he's referring to. Bye.
Yes. Christmas vacation.